If you could get the real ass answer to any question or mystery in the world, what would you want to know? What the hell happened to make my dog terrified of the bed for 3 days last year? Whoa. My dog was terrified of steps for a full 24 hours this year. Not even his favorite toy would snap him out of it. He also decided our backyard was terrifying maybe a week later. He just stood on the deck, tail between his legs, shaking. The rake. Who did Epstein have dirt on? All of them. Yeah, we basically already know he was involved with at least 2 US presidents and at least 1 member of the royal family. Could be anybody, everybody. I wish this were bigger news. He was killed because he could implicate many powerful people in an international pedophilia ring. The winning numbers for the next $250 million lottery draw. Congrats, you won the Zimbabwe lottery. Okay, how much do I owe? I need about $3.50. What scary shit is in the 95% of ocean we haven't yet explored? All the missing socks the earlier dude is looking for? Jeff Bezos, what is your login information for your largest bank account? Boobs with a Z. Login, J Bezos PWBOOBZOS $. But boobs asterisk Pam side I asterisk. What's in the Vatican's secret library? I didn't know there was a secret library. HMM. Shush, it's a secret. My friend was permissioned to be in there and write his thesis. Lot of old letters. If there is other intelligent life out there somewhere, I know that we probably will never see another intelligent life form. But it would be nice to know. It is neato some of the radio telescope stuff they are able to do now and look for atmosphere contaminants that could signal intelligent life. Would likely be the best we can do. The only answer that I could get to this question that would shock me would be no. Honestly, that would be so depressing if we really are alone in the universe. If we are alone, it's because we are the first. The universe is still in its infancy, so intelligent life might exist eventually. Who killed John Benet Ramsey? Also Madeleine McCann. I really don't think those cases will ever be solved, and it drives me crazy. Do you think Madeleine's parents were involved? I really want to take a peek at the documents that remain classified. It's just a long list of past presidents' penis size asterisk asterisk. So that's why they called him Crooked Nixon. Tricky Dick. Why the fuck has my son just spent nearly 200 pounds on a plain black t-shirt? For the drip. What's a drip? When your bling is iced out but that shit melting from all your hot bars. You got the drip. Just another word for immense swag? From an Urban Dictionary. At least once a day I ask myself what the fuck. Quote, I'm sure if I got the answer to that one, everything else would fall into place. Wow, this is home for me. I tried to make a pun about your typo, but they were all lame. What kind of job I could actually get and enjoy and still be able to live my life comfortably? Seems to be the impossible question. Edit. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of suggestions and encouragement that I've received on this comment. I will try to respond to the comments accordingly. It seems we're getting closer and closer to the answer being, be in the right place at the right time. I couldn't agree with this more. It honestly seems like knowing some people and being in the right place at the right time gives you a better chance at getting a good job, rather than an actual degree does. I'm 80% certain that if I tried to get the same exact job I have now 1 year prior to when I actually did get it, then I wouldn't have the job right now. I got in at the perfect time. I've had 3 jobs since I've started working over a year ago at 18, and each was a combination of Coincidences that I could never knowingly replicate. How a person can literally not give a fuck, because every time I try, I still do. It's a state that happens to you, not one you can willfully create. This is because if you're born wanting not to give a fuck, that wanting is itself giving a fuck. Catch 22. What happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight 370? I believe they found pieces of debris that confirm that it crashed. But yeah, I also want to know what the hell happened. Well yeah, it didn't just keep flying up. Some say you can still see it flying on a cold winter morning. I'd like to have a true and factual account of the life and death of Jesus of Nazareth. Nobody would believe you. What lies at the center of a black hole? If you could witness it visually inside the event horizon without dying, as a normal object in normal space-time, is it a subatomic particle like a proton, or is it like a super smooth sphere of liquid metal, like mercury? The theory of everything. String theory is a wild ride, and I would really like to know how close it is. Edit. Thanks for the silver. It's my first. Edit 2. Thanks for the multiple awards. Yup. This would make for some wild physics if we could finally unify quantum mechanics with the theory of gravity, relativity. Myself, I'd like to know how to practically achieve a semblance of FTL, if it's even possible. There are some mathematical models that have it working, but they rely on things like materials with negative mass that have never been observed and that we have no idea how to make. Where the fuck do all of my socks go? The same place all my bobby pins go, upside down face. All over the fucking sink, Jamie! Exclamation mark. My bad. I know it's kind of lame, but is space really infinite? Or are we just too small to grasp such a large, well, space that we just assume it's infinite? This concept has fascinated me for a long time, so I guess I might as well ask it. What's wrong with me? It's mainly the sharks. Who attacked the river? Edit. Some people claim it was solved by DNA. I don't believe so. See this article. Where the fuck did the universe come from, and why the fuck are we here? This one hits me out of the blue on random days when I'm working, or resting, or studying, or running. Suddenly we're on a piece of rock, attached through the spinny force, circling a fireball, in a vacuum full of more spinny shiny stuff, and no one knows where the fuck it came from. It's crazy how we go through our daily grind until we die and lose sight of this fact every instance. When, if we kept that thought in our heads each day, we would be much different people. Also, what was there before the universe? And, if the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into? When our 10-month-old puppy jumped over the wall at the groomer's she'd never been to, in a part of the city she'd never been even close to, after being taken there in a black cab which she couldn't see out of and slept the entire journey. And when my wife didn't walk home to give the scent to follow, how the hell did she run straight home across 3 miles of central London roads in 20 minutes and beat my wife there? How did you do it? I am so intrigued. We talk about it all the time. We haven't got a clue. When my wife got home, the dog was just chilling on the doorstep, calm as can be, not out of breath, and happy to see her. My wife was having a full-on panic attack meltdown after the groomers told her they'd lost our dog, so it was a bit much for her. Ah, bless. I'm glad your baby is okay. Honestly, deer are so intelligent, and their sense of smell and direction is so advanced compared to our own, that it wouldn't surprise me if they just caught a slight whiff and ran with it. What actually happens after you die? Hey, you're finally awake. Edit. You guys are awesome. Thanks for my first award. Talos guide you smiling face with smiling eyes. might not be so bad with the right mods. Loading Thomas_train_reskin. Flat earthers really believe the earth is flat, or are they just having a laugh? I think it's important not to give two shits what flat earthers think. It's a good test of us. Easy to clown on how stupid they are, but then it turns out we're the dumb ones for suffering fools. The Netflix documentary Behind the Curve delved into the psychology behind this and other conspiracy theories, how they attract and retain followers, and how people can convince themselves to believe even in the face of opposing evidence.
Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.